Okay, this was one of the most funniest Bungo Stray Dogs episodes I've ever seen up until now. Just because this episode was just so much to take in. Like it was straight damn funny, and I will even admit it. I enjoyed every second of the episode to the end of it. Like I even enjoyed it up until the end where uh this ex-member, I don't know about him much about him, but this ex-member certainly proposed to Octagawa's sister, who's surprisingly Gin, and I was like, well, we have so many shit happening here, and I should have said spoilers ahead, but hey, this was just too much revelations just for this episode because I straight up was like, wow. And I can't keep this one going without spoilers because I have to go with spoilers on this one. I have to speak about everything that happened in this episode just because I love this episode so much, just because of how it worked out. I loved it how at the end of the episode, uh, I forgot her name, the blonde chick. She says, "Call me Oni-san," and I'm like, oh, yeah. I loved it. I loved this episode. It was good. It was good. But I'm looking forward to seeing Fyodor again, like coming in action later on in the series. Now I do know he was in season 2, and you guys did tell me that in the comment section, and you guys were like, "Why are you so excited? He was already in season 2." Yeah, 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 and he was in the movie. Now, for people who already don't know, I haven't actually watched the movie, so yeah, don't come at me for that. But the reason why I was so excited even after I saw him in season 2 is because at season 2, yes, there was hype, but there was no action by him. In season 3, there is actually him going in with action. He's actually showing some kind of action in this season, and he's actually showing his personality and everything, which I personally loved, and that's the reason why I love this new antagonist. I couldn't pronounce his name, so I had to really go in with the previous episode. I watched the previous episode a lot to even get his name right, and I know his name is Fyodor now, so I wouldn't I wouldn't dare to get it wrong because I love this villain. I'm looking forward to what this new antagonist can do. But yeah, this episode was just straight up fun and giggle. This is why, again, why I love the present day storytelling. I'm not saying the past storytelling is bad again, but I personally love this present day storytelling because just there's so much character they mess around with, and they just do so much with this character, and it actually works for a series like this. It actually works that these characters that are introduced to us are just so different. Like it's each character has its own unique personality. While pretty much when I look back at the mafia and everything, it pretty much seems like most of the characters that are introduced into mafia, except for Dazai, Chuya, and the guy with Dazai's best friend. I kind of forgot about him, his name. Also the leader, if you had to put it like that way. Except for those four, most of the times I really wasn't interested in other characters, if I had to put it, because they kind of felt like I've already seen this type of character a lot of times. But when it comes to the present day, there's a lot of diversity in each character. It's not only this one agency. There's diversity within the mafia port. There was what diversity in the guild. Like I like that when the characters are diverse and they just have so much going on. Each character is different in its own way, except for being the same and all having like the same ambition and everything. Everybody has their own ideals, their own ambition for what they do. So that's the reason why I love each character here. Like personally, in the present day characters, present day cast, I love. This is the reason why I love it. Now, I would like to know what you think about this episode, and also I would like to know your thoughts on what about which is your favorite time, the present day, the agency time, or the past day, the port mafia time, and all that stuff. Let me know about that. Let me know about which is your favorite character, just so you know, because my favorite character is Dazai, and it'll always be that same character. So yeah, let me know about that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace.